Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot. I've got a little bit of time between my last read and my next read, which is going to be later on today, which will be the All Signs overview for the coming week. I think they're doing a conflict one again, but everyone who don't watch this one, who does normally watch my All Signs overviews, will find that one out when I do my All Signs overviews. Anyway, I thought we would do a world event read quickly before I go to work and stuff. Here we go then. So I have already pre-shuffled, asking the universe what it wants to tell us and where it wants to tell us about. The way we find out the where is with this risk deck. Okay, if you know the game, you know the game. If you don't worry. But the thing about the risk deck, or the deck of cards will come from the game of Risk, is it has regions on it, like so. So Indonesia is where we are going to do the read about today. So we also want to find out what we are doing a read about. Obviously Indonesia, but again, let's have a quick look, see, we'll cut the deck, give us some clues. The moon in reverse, okay, and the Ace of Swords, okay. If you have watched any of my world event reads, you will know that every new moon, so later on today, I will go through a big list of world events, asking the universe to give me a card what represents that event from this deck. I only ever use this deck on world events, which does have reversals in, and I asked the universe to give me a card for every one of those events. Okay, so then when I do decide to pull one of these world event readings, most of which I normally do offline, I sort of have some idea of what is actually going on. Now, the moon and the Ace of Swords, both in reverse, are not on my lists for this month. Okay, bearing in mind it is like the last few hours of this month, moon month, that is. So it is just generally like the general tarot meanings for it. So the moon in reverse could be secrets being revealed. It could be fears you had dissipating, things like that. And the ironically, the sword of, or the Ace of Swords in reverse, is kind of like the opposite. So some truths are coming out about Indonesia, or in Indonesia, but others are being kept secret and is stalled in some sort of new start. So we got the 10 of Swords in reverse now, which again suggests that something is stalled. The Ace of Swords come out, but it was in reverse. Now the 10 of Swords is coming out, which is the end of that suit, but it's also in reverse. Now the 10s normally indicate a new beginning of some description, which should be the Ace of Swords, which we've had out in the cut. But it's in reverse, which is sort of saying it's not happening, it's stuck. There's something being held back in Indonesia. This could be absolutely anything. It could be a government is holding back something, perhaps aid to someone or advice to the people or something like that. It could be that the universe is holding something back for whatever reasons it wants. And that could be absolutely anything as well. So let's see if we can get some clarifiers out for this as well. So we have got the 8 of Swords, the 3 of Swords. Notice they're all uprights now. Okay. Oh, and then, yeah, see, it's another start card, but it's in reverse again. Okay, so the 8 of Swords is sort of, as you can see from that picture there, trapped within one's own thinking. Okay, the 3 of Swords is about hurt and pain. The 9 of Cups is about emotional fulfillment. And I might even go as far to say some sort of health issues, health care on this. The High Priestess is about keeping secrets. She is the secret keeper of the tarot deck, but it is also intuitively knowing something. And then we have the Ace of Coins in reverse, which is normally a pretty nice, stable, founded start. Okay, so with all that being said, I'm thinking I'm thinking this is like something, someone in power is stalling, holding back. There is something what should be released, but they're not releasing it. There should be something what is starting, but they're not starting it for whatever reason. Now, this will cause pain and suffering on an emotional as well as physical level. It's going to cause a lot of people to start thinking about who they've put in power and why they put them in power with that Eight of Swords. With the High Priestess there, intuitively, the people will be knowing that something's being withheld from them, something's being held back. And the Ace of Pentacles, well, that is just it. It's being held back. It's not starting. So let's get a couple more clarifiers out on this, and let's see if it can narrow it down any more for me. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles, we have got the Emperor, we've got the Nine of Spears, and we've got the Four of Cups. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles is all about timings. Okay, yeah, it can be divine timings, but it can just be an indication of things that take time. For instance, a lot of tarot readers will talk about this as being a harvest. All those coins are on a bush. It's a money tree, if you want. And, well, it's time to start putting the money off the money tree. And if you're wondering where the seventh coin is in that, it's up at the top. I don't know why I said that, but... and so it is time to start plucking the fruits of your labours. So it could be talking about a harvest season. Perhaps the government are expecting a bad harvest on something, which would in turn affect the people further down the line, not being able to sell as much and all that. Perhaps the farmers or some big company is expecting some sort of bad return from something. The Emperor is someone who's in charge, someone who's taking control, and someone who has an empire and wants to expand it. And that's sort of telling us what this divine timing is about. It is about someone who's in charge, in power, in control. With that Seven of Pentacles coming before that, it's these people in power and control are the ones which are holding back the start, so to speak. Then we've got the Nine of Spears and the Four of Cups in reverse. The Nine of Spears is the wounded warrior, someone who's like been in a battle for a long time and is taking a quick break, a boxer in between rounds, if you will. Yeah, having a quick freshen up. But it's in reverse. So they've been struggling with this for a long time and they haven't had a break from it. For whatever reasons they're doing it, if they're thinking it's for the best or just purely greedy, profitable means, they've been battling a long time to get this going. It could be that this particular Emperor is battling, trying to get the start going. Okay. With the Four of Cups in reverse, normally the Four of Cups would be disappointment and boredom, but it's in reverse, so it's not disappointing. It means there is some sort of indication that there is a glimmer of light on the horizon for this start. Okay, John, I'll just do 3 more cards and see what that says. Okay, so let's see what the last 3 cards say. The King of Spears, the Page of Coins, and the Empress in reverse. Okay, so the King of Spears is someone who is proud of themselves, I suppose. It's going with the Emperor. They feel entitled, they feel jumped up, they feel that they have the right to do this, even if they don't. With the Page of Coins, it's almost like they're waiting for something. Okay, they're been studying. The Page of Coins is all about study. It's like the student card on a tarot deck. So they've been studying patterns, cycles, and the like, and they're waiting for the prime opportunity. Or in this particular page of coins, normally the page of coins is like giving something, but it looks like this one's receiving. It's receiving a bag of gold. Maybe it's waiting for the finances to be up to the right level before it can kick off. Now the Empress in reverse is saying it's not being very fruitful with this. Nasty glare. Let's get the shadow back over there. It's saying it's not being very fruitful with what's going on. Things aren't going according to plan. Okay. And it's also kind of saying they're just slightly out of balance. They're more, the Emperor's in it upright with the King of Spears going with it, is sort of saying that they feel like they have the right to make this happen, the right to start this, and something's holding them back. It could be the universe holding them back. It is some powerful major arcana, which is suggesting the hold back, but it's just yeah, they're out of balance, and this is probably why they are not getting the go-ahead from any particular angle. Perhaps whatever they're going to do, they're going to prosper quite a lot from it, and maybe get a throwback with that page of coins, and that's why it isn't starting. That's why the universe or a greater power is holding this plan back, because it's not fair for the people. Okay, so there you go, Indonesians, or anyone else who is watching this. That's what's up. And normally when I do these, I normally do it for within a year of now. So this is kind of bubbling up within the next year or so. Okay, thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, that is fantastic. If you didn't, I'm sorry. You can just stick to my other reads on my channel, or go off and find another YouTube tarot reader. That's absolutely fine. I'd just quickly like to say thank you to everyone who likes, subscribes, shares and comments my videos and my channel. And I'd also just like to remind you all that if you do comment this week or this month of March, you'll be put into the prize draw for a wax melt burner. Okay, thank you very much, and catch you all soon. Have a lovely time.